Merry Christmas, everybody. Mourning a family member, dealing with a loss and regrets. This is going to be more of a serious video. Uh, Relatively recently, I lost a valued family member. It was my grandpa. And it was a sad moment, but it hasn't really settled in until just now. Um, Today it's now really settling into me that unfortunately there will be no more such family gatherings, at least not to the same extent that we had them before. And I was hoping to visit and see him one more time um, after the whole pandemic. He hasn't actually ever met my wife yet. I got married in 2018, and I visited Europe multiple times during that time, but if somehow things just didn't quite turn out how they should each time. My grandma met my wife, so that was great, but my grandpa has not. That makes me a little bit emotional. Um, Thinking about other things, many things or some things come relatively easily to me, and I'm able to beat competition without trying as much or as hard. Maybe I try as much, but maybe I can just think of better ways to approach the situation, and that results in a better result. And therefore, looking back in businesses and other things, I have been able to just beat others basically. And that's a little bit, that's in one way that's a great thing. In another way, what would happen if I actually worked really, 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 really hard? Although for quite some time I was having some health issues, and that prevented me from working a lot. So I had to find a way to get things done, um, still very effectively, because simply I couldn't work that much. I couldn't work 7 days a week for a few months, which now I worked every single day for now the last few months or something like that. I need to look at my calendar exactly to see how many days I already worked every single day. But it's every single day for a while now, and I do have other businesses and also real estate to take care of. It I'm busy all the time. I'm also very happy to say that my health is really good right now, and my health is definitely not stopping me from working more. Like before, I would need to sleep like 9 hours minimum, 10 hours usually. Now I can sleep 6 hours and feel better after waking up. It's a little weird how that works. I also heard from Dave Asprey a few years ago that the biggest sleep study at that time, involving millions of people looking at how long the healthiest people sleep, the average turned out to be, if I remember correctly, 6 hours, 2 minutes. And I remember I heard about it. I was like, I'm sleeping like 8 hours minimum, 9 hours, 10 hours. I think that's not good. By the way, one reason why I wanted to make a lot of money when I was growing up, the only thing I didn't like about school was getting up at 6:45 in the morning every single weekday. Ugh, that was so hard for me. Now it's really easy, but it was so hard back then. I would wake up so tired, even if I would sleep 9.5 hours, 10 hours. I'm like, what is going on? I'm so tired still. Turns out there are many things that I should have done differently, and I would have been just fine. So I fixed my health. I worked on my health. Maybe you guys want me to make a video on that. Let me know. and maybe I can share some of the key insights that really helped me. But it's amazing. And I know I have a lot of potential, and I feel if I'm not working, if I'm not contributing to society, I am wasting my time. I want to be helpful. I want to be useful generally. I'm a good person. So I feel guilty if I am not striving to fulfill most of my potential. Maybe not 100% of it, because I don't think I want to make some of the sacrifices that Elon Musk has made, but I want to fulfill at least a big portion of my potential. I am good at making money. Um, that's one reason why I have a goal to become a billionaire, which I know will definitely happen. Doesn't matter what Tesla stock will do. If it goes down to zero somehow, I don't think it will. Not financial advice, of course, but even if that does happen, uh, that goal will still come true. Maybe I'll make another video if you guys are interested. Why I am so convinced of that. But my thinking is, if you make money legally, ethically, and morally, that's a very good way to gauge how much you contribute to the society. Whereas if you do something philanthropic, that's still very good. But how do you know that you are being effective? That's a difficult. Uh, it's difficult to gauge how effective you are. And also, I don't want to have a regret where, I would rather put a lot of work into something, put all of my effort, know that I tried as best as I could, and then have the thing not turn out as ideally as I hoped it would. I would rather have that instead of me not putting my effort and my time into something and then wonder what would have happened if I did. That's not something I want to be thinking about later. Occasionally, this makes me lose some sleep, as well as when Tesla stock goes down, I lose maybe a little bit of sleep because I just get so excited thinking, oh my God, I'm working on making so much more money right now, and I'm going to be putting it all during this buying opportunity. I just get too excited thinking about it. So occasionally I lose a little bit of sleep. If you have certain goals, if you have family members that you would like to see and maybe they don't have as much time in this world, I hope that this video inspires you to make that call, go meet them, go say hello. Don't have any regrets. That sucks. Okay, this is going to be it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. This is going to be, just too emotional. Thank you for watching.